In this short video, I'm going to show you how to use the Facebook OpenGraph and also how to post to the wall of Facebook users that have liked you. This is a normal blog, WordPress blog, and in this one there's the Facebook like button. As you can see, it's the normal Facebook like button, 20 people that have liked it. There's the new send button, there's a Twitter follow button, and also the Google +1 button. Now all of these you can get standalone if you really want to. If I click on the send button, you'll see there's some additional information that is automatically populated for you. In this instance, it's got the name, it's got the URL, and it's got a little write-up plus a very specific image. That is all part of the OpenGraph. That's OpenGraph information that is pulled through from the page, and I'll show you how to set that up. What is more interesting is if I go down to the bottom here, you will see a moderator view of the page itself. And because I'm the moderator, I have access to this. As you'll see, there's a setting on the side here, and if I click on that, it will open the moderator panel. And if I go to the bottom, if I look at the URL linter at the bottom here, I'm just going to open that up, and that'll actually take me to the what they call the lint for, and if you make any changes to the OpenGraph, you will want to republish it. This is what Facebook knows about my page. So in terms of their crawling, this is what they know about my page. And this is what they also feed to Bing. So they know the title, they know the URL of my site, and they know the URL of my specific post, they know where I'm based, and they also know some additional data. They know that the description is type, or is product, and that is pretty important if you want to post back to the walls of some of your people that have liked you or users that have liked you. And if I go down and go back to the admin URL here, you'll see that now I can actually post to the wall of those users that have liked me. I am now the administrator for that very specific page. So if this page was a product page and I wanted to post back to everyone that was on that page and get it onto their walls, this is hugely powerful. Say for example this post was around Pirates of the Caribbean, and I had 200 or 300 or 400 people that have liked the post, interesting information, it's a product or it's a movie or whatever the case might be, and I then want to release Pirates of the Caribbean 4, the latest one. I can then go back to this specific page or this specific post and go and post to all of those users that have liked this specific one. Go and post back to their wall around the special offer or whatever it is that I want to say around the release of the new one. So you can have very targeted and very specific posts back to the wall. Now there is a caveat, and that caveat is that this type needs to be a very specific type. So if it is marked as a blog post, an article, or a website, you cannot write back. There's very specific guidelines for the types that can post back. It is not something that a lot of people know, but it's a very, very powerful tool. So how do you set these up? Well, if I go to the back end of this blog, you'll see it actually uses the MaxFBSeo plugin, and in this one I can set up the configuration for the like button. So I can specify what I want the like button to look like. I can specify what the Facebook comments need to look like, and as you can see, my Facebook app ID, all of those I can put in, the width of the box, the number of comments I want to show. I'll get back to the OpenGraph one in a minute. Whether we actually want to use WordPress comments, you can configure the Twitter follow button in this as well, and the same with the Google +1 button. So you can decide whether they are active, enabled, or disabled for various ones. If I go to the Facebook OpenGraph, this is the standard information that we will specify every single time. So it'll use this as a default. There's also a default image in this, but more interestingly, if I go to posts, this is now where we use this. And if I go to that specific post that I showed in the example a bit earlier, there's the actual post information. I must just go and find that. Just minimize the post. So there's the actual post information, and these are the OpenGraph settings. So I can specify the title. If you don't specify a title, an image, or a URL, you can see these are required ones. It'll use the default permalink information. It'll use that. It'll use that permalink information, and it'll use the URL that you've specified previously. You can have very specific information, and these are all the types that you can add to it. Now, as I said, if you use article, a website, or blog, then it actually won't give you the ability to post back. You can also specify custom types in here if you want to. If you have a custom type, you can also specify video data that will show the video on the post itself. And in this one, as you'll see, I've got a YouTube link specified for that. Specify the size and height. All of this information is now available for that. So if I go and I just post to the wall of everyone that has liked this, I'm just going to go to the wall and do a status update and write something like Facebook, the value of Facebook OpenGraph is underestimated. Cannot spell. For local and offline businesses. And I'll share that. This information will now show to everyone, depending on how Facebook, just go back to public comments, depending on how Facebook serve up these messages based on their algorithm, it'll now appear on the walls of these people that have liked, either commented or liked my fan page. So that is the power of MaxFBSeo.